Iran had said that given this, they have to retaliate. Gold prices typically go up when there's a lot of geopolitical risks in the world.
We have seen Russia versus Ukraine, then Israel versus Hamas, and then Israel versus Iran. In the world influenced by geopolitics, every action has an equal reaction, mixing economy and business together. Welcome guys in the yet another episode of Cut the Noise, where we break down the latest trend and news regarding investments which helps you make smarter investment decisions. And today we are talking about a very hot topic, Israel and Iran war. And to discuss this, its impact, implications on India and global world, we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Abhishek Goyal, Chief Risk Officer at GFIO. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for joining in and sharing your expertise on this particular topic.
Expertise is a powerful word, but yes.
Earlier it was Israel and Hamas. Now it's Israel versus Iran. Why this is happening?
So I think we all remember that it was on October 7th that Hamas attacked Israel, and then Israel declared war on Hamas on the Gaza Strip. And Israel and Iran have always had a long history. On April 1st, Israel attacked Damascus in Syria, and they attacked the Iranian embassy in Syria. And during that attack, they killed 7 Iranians, out of which most of them were senior military officers. Iran had said that given this, they have to retaliate. The fact that Iran would retaliate against this attack was expected. Post this, Iran very quickly took out a statement saying that they had done this attack, and from their side, the attack was concluded. This, of course, has nothing to do with the war that Israel is having with Hamas and Gaza, right? That's a different thing.
I was reading that many Indian investors lost crores of their investment in equity market in recent days just because of this particular war. So how it is going to impact the global economy and Indian market as well?
So the first thing was gold prices. And gold prices typically go up when there's a lot of geopolitical risks in the world. Second big thing was oil prices started going up, because oil is probably one of the most important contributors to inflation. And as a result, what has happened is that the interest rate cuts, so it's all connected, right? Interest rate cuts that were supposed to be in the which was supposed to take place in the US, interest rate cuts will not happen. So the US stock market has, come down a little bit. I think the Indian stock market has also come down a little bit because of just geopolitical risks, B, potentially inflation going up, which means even in India now, interest rate cuts may get delayed. Last night, if you would have had this conversation, I would have said, today I think oil prices will go up a lot because of this. Gold prices will go up a lot because of this. Stock markets will collapse because of this. Interestingly enough, I'd like to tell you, oil prices are down.
Oh.
Yeah, gold prices have come down. US stock market futures, US stock market will open later our time, are up, which means the stock market will open in the green. And interestingly, the Israeli stock market, which is the country which has been attacked, their stock market is up.
But how?
The stock market is a discounting mechanism.
Okay.
So I think we have to wait and watch is the first thing. Stock markets as a function of this will probably remain volatile because nobody likes this uncertainty. There's one more event that starts in a few days, which is the Indian elections. Overall, I think it's something we have to watch, but especially as investors, I think gold is something to watch very closely. Crude oil is probably, for me, the most important thing I'm watching because that will impact inflation and hence interest rate.
So my next question is very simple and it is related to you.
Okay.
Yeah. As you are Chief Risk Officer, what you have learned from these experiences, like we have seen Russia versus Ukraine, then Israel versus Hamas, and then Israel versus Iran?
First thing is, please don't panic. Please do not make investment decisions in haste based on every news event. And I think that's been my biggest takeaway. I'll tell you, Eka, I was in the US when 9/11 happened.
Oh.
So I've seen the panic that happened, and they actually had to shut down the US markets. So I think that's my advice, to just stay calm and stick to your investment philosophies through this.
Okay. And are there any pre-planned investments or steps we can do to safeguard our portfolio?
Especially in events which are so global, so macro, so political in nature, I think it's very difficult. So I think the best is to stick to your discipline of investing. So, and one of the disciplines in investing, I think, that works, other thing that helps in times like this, is to have a well-diversified portfolio. And of course, equity is volatile, but bonds.
Yeah.
I think, if you have a portfolio that has well-constructed bonds, corporate bonds, or other bonds in it, whether the government bonds, I think that adds some sort of safety, some sort of stability to your other parts of your portfolio in these macroeconomic volatile times.
So that I talked about the pre-planning thing. Now talking about the current situation, we are seeing multiple things happening. So are there any other sectors which are flourishing due to this war impact?
Well, so defense,
Okay.
defense companies are doing very well, and of course energy is another large sector. As oil prices go up, of course, there are listed energy plays that will that are doing well. So I think these are two sectors of the right of the head that get an extra kind of push by some of this macroeconomic news. And I want to say that I think even on a day like today, where the market in the stock market in India is down maybe 1%, I think these would be pockets where you'll see strength, or at least relative strength.
So that was very insightful session, Abhishek. Thank you so much for joining
thank you.
in. So overall, I think the one takeaway from this session is that you should have a very well diversified portfolio, and you should have fixed income investments in your portfolio like bonds or gold, as you said. With that, guys, let me know in the comment section below how you are diversifying your portfolio against the situations like this, like we are seeing right now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share this video with your friends, like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, get a grip on your money and go beyond. Investments in debt securities, municipal debt securities, securitized debt instruments are subject to risks including delay and/or default in payment. Read all the offer-related documents carefully.